Hi everyone. Today's passage is from the Gospel of John, chapter 12, verses 36b to the end. When he'd finished speaking, Jesus left and hid himself from them. Even after Jesus had performed so many signs in their presence, they still wouldn't believe in him. This was to fulfill the word of Isaiah the prophet. Lord, who has believed our message, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? For this reason they could not believe, because as Isaiah says elsewhere, he has blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, so they can neither see with their eyes nor understand with their hearts, nor turn, and I would heal them. Isaiah said this because he saw Jesus' glory and spoke about him. Yet at the same time, many, even among the leaders, believed in him. But because of the Pharisees, they wouldn't openly acknowledge their faith, for fear they would be put out of the synagogue. For they loved human praise more than praise from God. Then Jesus cried out, "Whoever believes in me does not believe in me only, but in the one who sent me. The one who looks at me is seeing the one who sent me. I've come into the world as a light, so that no one who believes in me should stay in darkness. If anyone hears my words but does not keep them, I don't judge that person, for I didn't come to judge the world, but to save the world. There is a judge for the one who rejects me and doesn't accept my words. The very words I've spoken will condemn them at the last day. For I didn't speak on my own, but the Father who sent me commanded me to say all that I've spoken. I know that his command leads to eternal life. So whatever I say is just what the Father has told me to say." Reading this passage, the part that really sticks out to me is the phrase, "They loved human praise more than praise from God." There's something about it that makes me feel like John, the writer, is looking me straight in the eye as he writes this bit, as though he's been sharing his story with a big crowd all around him, and then turns and says these words specifically to me. It feels very convicting. John's speaking as one who was so close to Jesus, and therefore knows that Jesus understands very well what people are like. That even when we have the glory of God in front of our faces, we can so easily turn away from it because of our own fear. These words, Jesus says, are saturated with his grace. The writer has just eyeballed all of us who go after the praise of other people before we go after praise from God. And then we hear Jesus' words of grace. He talks of light, of salvation, telling us again that he and the Father are one. He knows what we're like. He knows that we'll always run after other people's approval first before coming to him. And still he offers words of kindness and freedom. Whenever we're in a state of feeling trapped by our own brokenness, whether that's the desire for approval from those around you, as in this passage, or maybe fear of the future or fear of the present, know that Jesus offers you again and again his promise of freedom and salvation. His words lead to eternal life, and we can receive them afresh, even today, even now.